Here's another Keepsake Crafts video for House of Gems. Today we'll be making these pretty ceramic and crystal earrings, plus I'll teach you how to make your own headpins. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and leave our wire on the spool. That way you have something easy to hold on to. And one step that's very important here is before we start hammering, I'm going to make a flush cut on the wire. This is important so that you have a nice shape to your wire. And if you're using sterling silver wire or even the silver felt, I save those little bits for recycling. Next, I'm going to put just the end of the wire on my bench block, or in this case my little anvil, and then just start tapping it lightly with your hammer. And you can see right away it's starting to spread out. You just keep tapping away. You don't need to be Hercules here, just light taps do the job. And there you have it. And because we did a flush cut here, this has a nice shape to it. And there you go. Now if your shape goes off a little wonky on you, you can always take a file and just smooth that out, but this one actually came out pretty good. And now I'm just going to cut that off, and there you have a headpin. Now I opted to put one of these little silver spacers on first because I was concerned with my crystal bead that this thinned out area would act as a wedge and could possibly crack my crystal. So that's why I decided to put on the little silver bead. So we put on a 3mm silver bead, a 4mm crystal bicone, one of your ceramic focal beads, and then reverse the order. A crystal and a silver bead. And now it's time to just make a wrapped loop. And I'm going to do this very nice and neat just because the look of this earring calls for that. Grasp right where it comes out of the last bead with chain nose pliers, make a 90-degree bend. Tuck in round nose pliers right in that bend. Start to wrap a loop. Reposition your pliers so you can finish the loop. Both wires should be at 90 degrees to each other. And then go ahead and hold on to that loop with your chain nose pliers. And I love using my bent chain nose pliers to do wrapping. It just grabs and is easy. And now we're just going to wrap that wire right below that loop. Two nice neat wraps. Trim the excess wire with your wire cutters. Don't forget to save the excess. And if you need to tuck in that end, go ahead. The last step is to use chain nose pliers to open your ear wire and then close it. And then if you need to, take a look at how your earring is hanging. You want that paddle facing front. So what I'm going to do is hold on to that loop, which the way the ear wires are oriented, the loop and the paddle will face the same way. So I'm going to hold on to that loop with one pair of pliers, grab that paddle with the other, and just twist it so that they're both facing the same way. And there you have it, your own custom-made ear wires.